Hi, my name is Irvin, and welcome to my channel. This is the returning drafter, and this is my first ever YouTube video, so please just be patient with me. Now, have you ever seen this? Don't worry, there was a time I also haven't seen it. Now, what is this channel going to be about? It's about going back to the drawing board. I'm in IT. I've been in IT for the last 15 years. And MS drafting. So this is me relearning uh, AutoCAD, Revit, a bit of visualization for some 3D software. Just stick with me, and if you want to learn again, you're in the right place. Stick around. Um, so yeah, let's see what I can get up to in this channel. Now, where did I start? Um, when I started with drafting, it was in 2008. I loved it, right? I worked in the industry for about 5 years before I transitioned into IT. Now, before I transitioned into IT, I worked in various industries with drafting, namely architecture, manufacturing, as well as water treatment. The one that stood out for me was architecture, and that is what I'm going to focus on mainly. There is going to be a bit of different topics here and there, but mainly it's going to be architecture. So after that 5 years, I then went into IT, networking to be specific, and it's been 15 years. Yeah, so yeah, I love IT. Don't get me wrong. It's just I love drafting. I love drawing as well. So I miss it quite a bit. It was one of the things that was in the family. So drafting and drawing, architecture, building, construction, things like that is it runs in the family. Um, so I'll call IT my detour. And now being back in drafting, let's take the journey or come on the journey with me and maybe start a little practice on the way um, and see how far we can get with it, right? Why am I coming back? Petrol is expensive. I'm just kidding. Like I mentioned, I miss it. Um, Everywhere I go, it keeps pulling me back. Um, every person I meet, it reminds me of drafting, architecture, buildings. When I walk in town, I see it everywhere. And if you're in architecture as well, you'll you know that feeling where you can see a structure without seeing the structure. Those who know will understand what I'm trying to say. If you look at a 2D drawing, that your eye catches how it will look on a 3D space, that kind of thing. I miss that. Um, and that is why I'm returning, right? Okay, so what is the plan? The plan is to start with architecture, specifically drafting architecture. Chapter by chapter, we'll do some videos, relearning AutoCAD. Then from AutoCAD, I'll put that into Revit. And then after Revit, we'll put that in a 3D virtualization platform. And then after that, we look at some 3D modeling as well. And I'm going to walk you through each step of the phase that I'm doing. Now, please don't get me wrong. I'm relearning this. 15 years is a very long time. So if I do make a mistake, please correct me. Um, some constructive criticism is always welcomed. So on this channel, we'll learn, we'll create, and we'll elevate. So If you do have any questions or uh, point out any mistakes that I've made, put them in the comments and I'll be happy to look at them. Right? Now, mistakes welcome, right? Of course, there'll be mistakes. I'm relearning AutoCAD after 15 years, right? 15 years. So, like I said, constructive criticism is welcomed. Pop it in the comments and I'll get to them, right? Um, Next up, so what's coming? First off, we'll have AutoCAD tutorials. I'll walk through the chapters as it is in the actual Autodesk guide, and do videos on each section of that, um, while I'm learning AutoCAD or relearning AutoCAD, right? I'll also do a live project aside and documenting that process. That will not be in the series. It'll just be a normal video, which you can then use to follow along as well, where we will be creating templates, blocks, drawing standards, as well as everything I need to build this drafting practice, right? So with all that, let's get drafting. And please, I'm not going to ask you to subscribe because I haven't given you any value yet. But as soon as you do find any value in the content or in the learnings that I provide, please like, subscribe, share. It will mean a lot to me. Okay, perfect. See you in the next video.